Okay. Looks like we're about to get the Xbox presentation for Stranger Than Heaven. The Yakuza-like. I guess that's a genre now. This is on the Xbox channel. That's the Xbox chat.
登場界。それが俺たちの国だ。
登場界。ほいじゃあいよいよ兄貴組立ち上げるんじゃの。
やっちゃろうや。兄貴なら絶対にてっぺん取れますけ。
ありがとな。けどそういうんじゃねえんだ。
は？
俺たちみてえなヤクザもん、帰る場所のない連中が生きていける、そんな場所があったらいいって思わねえか。ねえだろ、そんなの。だから作るんだよ、俺たち自身で。
Look at the drip. I'm glad they've decided to just shorten it to RGG.
That right there? That's the Japan.
Oh shit, Snoop Dogg. Let's go.
This is Japan.
That's true.
Michi 聞きたいです。
1915.
Just what are we trying so hard to protect?
歌を食い物にして蒼天堀の帝王なんて呼ばれて、それでできた居場所ってのも俺の欲しかったものなんでしょうか。
Wait, are we traversing all these time frames? Like seeing the building of Kamurocho?
Your story. Just a poem for the Yakuza. Some things never change.
親分、よろしくお願いいたします。
Obsessing over one man's death. That's no way to live a life.
I know. Can't just leave it alone.
If I don't settle this, my life can't ever begin. Nice to know you're not scared.
What's a man gotta do for a little peace?
Oh my god.
Remember my promise.
How do you even hear about, like, how does Snoop Dogg end up in this game?
変わってんな。
今昨日どこじゃけ。
怖い顔してますよ社長。
I don't know. Ah, did I gotta just drink blood? There's no way that's like the Grand, right?
Just make our home. Our own country.
That's the only choice we got. Our only way forward is to make a place for ourselves. That settles it, Makoto. If this country won't accept us, we'll carve out our own right from underneath it.
I will say I don't know if it's the trailer color or what, but the color is has a weird contrast.
Come on, join the fun. It's our homecoming after all.
So long, America! This is my home, and nothing's gonna change that!
looks like there's no way this game covers all these locations, right? That just seems crazy to me. For a Yakuza game, dude, that ghetto.
世界中のゲームファンの皆様、そして XBOX ファンの皆様、こんにちは。セガ RGG スタジオ代表、本作ストレンジャーズ・アンヘブンのエグゼクティブディレクターを務めます横山正義です。このプログラムでは RGG スタジオが開発中の最新作ストレンジャーズ・アンヘブンのゲームの全貌、ストーリーやキャラクター、舞台となる街や時代、そこで繰り広げられる遊びの数々、そしてコンバットシステムについてもご紹介いたします。最後まで目の離せない内容となっておりますので、どうかお付き合いのほどお願いいたします。物語は1915年、一人の少年がアメリカから逃げ出すためサンフランシスコの港町で偶然見つけた怪しげな船に忍び込むところから始まります。少年の名前は大東誠。当時としては珍しいアメリカ人の父と日本人の母親の間に生まれた混血の少年でした。貿易商を営む父の影響で世界各地を転々とする中、最後に父の母国でもあるアメリカへと移り住んだ大東一家。しかしその直後、父親が急逝してしまいます。英語もそれほど達者ではない、そして当時としては目立つアジア系の外見を持つ母と子。父という後ろ盾を失った後、言われなき迫害を受けるようになってしまいます。その後、精神的疲労から体調を崩していた母親も亡くなり、天涯孤独の身となってしまった誠はある決意をします。母親の故郷でもあり、自身の見た目も近しい人間がたくさんいるはずの日本に渡ろうと。持つものも持たず身一つで船へと乗り込んだ誠ですが、彼が乗った船は裏の世界では名の通った超大物が乗る船なのでした。
Rise and shine, you two.
密輸商人オルフェウス、彼との運命的ともいえる出会いが誠の生涯を大きく動かすことになります。
Oh God, how did
I play Orpheus, an international smuggler who only has one rule: taking what's meant to be where it's meant to be. If you want it, I can get it for you.
See this fella here? It's his job to keep troublemakers like you out. Thanks to you, we had to remind you. Feel me?
And I play a character connected to Makoto, you, and Orpheus. But I can't get into too many details, so let me tell you about Orpheus. See, Orpheus, he a one-stop shop for any and all contraband that his underworld connects may require. I'm talking weapons, ammunition, gold, silver, green, white, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, even state secrets. He always delivers. The name Orpheus, that's just a nickname, nothing more. He's a dangerous globetrotter, and that's all anyone knows about him for sure.
Yeah, Makoto and you, those little punks were just the same in the beginning, until the moment they spat out those last words, when their asses were going to be left for good in the middle of the Pacific.
Want to tell me why you're here?
I want to go to Japan.
We got nowhere left in this world. That's why we heading to Japan.
Take a good look. That right there, that's the Japan you've been dreaming about.
See, Orpheus realizes in that moment that maybe what he's destined to deliver are the lives of these two boys.
Getting there is one thing, but how will these kids survive in this place, stranger than heaven? Maybe Even that cold-blooded dealer felt a spark of curiosity.
Taking advantage of the fact that he speaks Japanese, Orpheus brings Makoto on as his sidekick, his wingman.
Snoop
Through
learned
countless jobs
Japanese.
and deals, Makoto learns the tricks of the trade on how to stay spooned and groomed, dipped and whipped, zooted and booted, gooted and looted. I ain't gonna go two more. But the harsh edge of the business and how adults blow off steam, if you know what I mean. Now that's when Orpheus discovered the kid has a talent that nobody's seen coming.
That's singing. His skills still had a long way to go, but that passion in him, nobody could ever match that.
Music is the great equalizer. It transcends barriers, captivates and unites people. Makoto was always an outsider wherever he went. And finally, he
I
found a
am
place he could
really
call
digging
home,
the jazz vibe.
where he belongs, where he's treated equal.
A legendary smuggler shrouded in mystery and a boy with nowhere to go. Their meeting and their parting sets this strange story in motion.
But this is only the prologue to a much bigger story. One that begins within their meeting in 1915 and unravels through 50 years of Makoto's relentless.
Yeah, they are gonna do. They're gonna do this over
The era wouldn't allow.
50 years.
Things society wouldn't forgive.
A sweeping saga of men drawn together across time by the strange twists of fate.
It's the story of men who fought, clawed, and struggled to carve out a place for themselves in a Japan undergoing violent change. So keep your eyes on the characters we bring to life, on the choices they make, and the paths they walk.
Japan's pretty slick, ain't it? Welcome to Japan, fellas.
居場所のない少年と居場所を持たない男の出会い。それは少年大東誠にとってこの日本という場所でどうやって生きていくのかを決めるきっかけとなるのです。そしてもう一人、この男との出会いが誠の人生の行く末を大きく決めることとなります。それが生涯の友でありライバルでもある少し年上の青年、新庄優です。
Oldest friend and biggest rival. Sounds like a Nishiki Kiryu
Mixed
dynamic.
Western and Japanese heritage. Yu has grown up in a world that doesn't quite know where to place him, not unlike Makoto. Yu first meets Makoto on Orpheus's ship, where they're nearly thrown overboard. And from that moment on, their lives are
He was
intertwined.
like Asian
Makoto
Joseph
is
Gordon-Levitt.
impulsive and brash. Yu, on the other hand, is a realist, sharper, and more calculating than most, always thinking several steps ahead. Upon
Joseph
reaching
Gordon-Levitt
Kokura,
might be.
Yu and Makoto make a daring escape from Orpheus's ship.
Looks like this is where we part ways. Yeah. Good luck out there, Makoto. You too. See you on the other side. Till then.
While Makoto faces extreme hardship adapting to a new language and culture, Yu adapts rather quickly and even finds work, becoming quite comfortable as a Westerner in Japan.
I see you got a new getup. You're working here now?
I am, and I see that you're exactly the same. Still just another no-name loser. But Yu's heart hides a major weakness. He simply can't leave his fatal friend, Makoto, behind. Through all the persecution, Makoto wants more than anything to carve out a place of his own in Japan. Yu, however, as a man of great ambition, seeks something more. He doesn't want to just survive in Japan. He wants to reshape it.
I'm really
The world
curious to
won't
see the
make room
combat.
for him. He will build a new one. These ideas soon clash, and our stowaways decide to walk separate paths. But fate, of course, has other plans. A unique opportunity presents itself years later and reunites them as partners in show business. Adapting the famed Yashima name from their Kokura days, Makoto and Yu then enter a chaotic and unpredictable new chapter in Minami as Osaka's latest and greatest showman. Here, Makoto, with years of Yakuza experience from his time in Hiroshima, becomes a true force to be reckoned with as he tangles with Osaka's many crime syndicates and even
Oh, wait, shit.
naturally.
Wait,
with
that would
Makoto
cover the
as a
time
brawn,
period
That leaves you to play
for
the brains,
the bombs,
using
huh?
his wit and intellect. you navigate the world of underground entertainment, leading to a face-off with the Japanese government. Makoto Daito and Yu Shinjo. One path, two different strides. And that's only the beginning. 30 years after meeting at sea, the world is changing around them, giving way to even greater tragedy. From here, the story heads toward a conclusion almost no one could predict, but that's only part of it. This is far more than a story about crime or ambition. It's a story of identity, belonging, history, a story of friendship, of lives, of wills determined not only to spin the wheel of fate, but to shatter it. Rags to riches. It's a tale as old as time, and more fitting than ever. It is my hope you will experience this remarkable tale for yourself.
I think RGG does a really good job of like trying to give us this like a window into
主人公である大東誠、
Japanese
そしてその生涯
culture,
の
like
友でもあ
historical
る新
Japanese
庄優
culture.
この2人の50年間にわたる生涯を描いた作品となります。ここで舞台となる町についても紹介させていただきます。まず始まりの町、1915年福岡小倉。オルフェウスの密輸船の目的地でもある日本西部の一大工業地帯でもあったこの町がストレンジャーズ・アンヘブン最初の舞台となります。まだ日本に近代的な娯楽が存在しない中、職を求め全国から集まった労働者たちによってにぎわう活気ある街並みが特徴です。飲む、打つ、買う、すべての遊びが詰まっています。次の舞台は1929年の広島呉。造船を中心とした重工業の町であると同時にさまざまな国の社交場としても機能した異色の街並みが特徴です。
Yeah, like that previous shot didn't look great.
映画などの娯楽も浸透し、日本文化の近代化の訪れが感じられる一方、日本有数の極
I
道
do
とし
think
て
the
牛
engine
耳ら
is
れた背景を
starting
持つ
to
街
show its age a bit.
地下水路や高台など高低差のある迷路のような地形も冒険に奥行きを与えます。そして1943年、今も日本有数の歓楽街として知られる
Looks like they
大
might be
阪の南
leaning
へと
on that
舞
like
台を移し
lumen
ます。
global illumination stuff.
緊迫する世界情勢の中、海外の文化が深く入り込んだ日本の裏が描かれます。表向きには日本を称えつつ、裏で異国の文化を楽しむ人々、そしてそれを裏で操ろうとするヤクザやマフィアたち。過去の舞台とは様変わりした新しい遊びの数々を体験することが可能です。その後舞台は1951年、日本有数の観光地でもある静岡・熱海。そして1965年の東京・新宿・神室町へと物語の進行に伴って移っていくことになるのですが、そこには大きなストーリー上の秘密がありますので、また別の機会に遊びの要素などをお伝えできればと思います。
After Orpheus recognizes his talent for music, Makoto discovers that he has a keen ability to find the music in everyday life and can memorize sounds as ideas for future compositions. Makoto can take note of many different sounds from across town, whether that's the hustle and bustle of the streets, a call from a wild animal, or even the sound of his enemies mid-combat.
What is this?
New ideas can come from just about anywhere. These sounds will also vary depending on the era, location, and time of the day. At night, Makoto might listen in on a neighbor's snoring, the call of hungry crows flocking to freshly scattered crumbs, or distant howls echoing from afar. The list goes on.
Yeah, I saw that in the trailer, and I was like, what
composers
is
he
he
will encounter.
tracking that train
Makoto
for?
can combine and arrange these sounds he has gathered to help create original compositions. At first, Makoto gives singing a try for himself.
So, you sing or no?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Then you might try making some money with it.
What?
However, he later finds his true calling as a showman, producing and managing gigs and performances for other artists.
Find a singer with talent and do all you can to make them a star. They call that a showman.
As a showman, Makoto will decide the structure of each show, handle the promotion,
We got another mini game,
and
business
finally,
building mini
stage
game.
the thing itself, earning more and more money with each success. Another key element of being a showman is scouting those with a gift for music. By gathering info from around town, Makoto can find new singers and musicians to take part in his productions. As the story progresses, Makoto will grow close to a wide range of individuals, each possessing unique and remarkable abilities. Still, among all this new talent in Makoto's life as a showman, the most impactful are undoubtedly the singers. Some who you may know already.
I like that chat.
たかしは主人公の大東と呉の極道組織で出会います。
They hate everything until it's Japanese.
またいつでも貸してやるで。組織内では赤鬼の異名で恐れられていた大東のアシスタント的なポジションで、大東のことを慕う弟分のような役柄です。とある事情から広島最強とも言われる岩木組の一員となった大東の舎弟として常日頃行動を共にするようになるのですが、そんな高志の隠していた趣味が歌とピアノでした。ヤクザとしてはあまり役に立たない趣味ですし、高志はそのことを必死に隠しているんですが、ある日大東にその趣味を知られてしまいます。
なんじゃピアノうるせえぞ
Quit that shit. The fuck?
誰が言うた？あ？
Who said it? Oh shit!
一発殴れば十分じゃろ。
あ？兄貴。大東はこいつに歌わせて一儲けしてやろうと興行を思いついて、これをきっかけに大東の興行師としての活動が本格化していき、後の八島興行やそのまた後の東上会という組織にもつながってくるストーリー的にも大きなエピソードの一つとなります。大東の兄貴はどんな歌を作るのか、そしてユーザーの皆様はその歌をどう作り変えていくのか、そして僕はどうやってその歌を歌ってどうストーリーに関わっていくのか。今作には高志以外にも重要なシンガーたちが存在するのですが、この方の役柄も非常に重要となります。
I mean, this is another thing
Makoto and
they've
Yu
done
traveled to the
is
seaside
use
city
the
of
real
Atami
photos.
in 1951. 1951 is a moment of great change in Japan, a time when American influence has flooded in,
I think it adds like a
creating
lot
new
of charm
trends
to
in
their
language,
games.
music, and fashion. This collision of East and West results in a unique era that exudes both optimism and melancholy. Atami is one of Japan's most notable tourist destinations. My character, Susie, intends to sing on the largest stage in that city. There, the course of her life is permanently altered when she meets Makoto and Yu. So, what'd you think?
Brilliant.
Stranger Than Heaven brings players inside Japan's show business world at this pivotal moment in the country's history. And unsurprisingly, showbiz's customs and culture turn out to be just as cutthroat as the underworld's. As a singer, working on this project and portraying this character was an absolute honor, and unlike anything else I've done before. In addition to my voice acting, I worked with Satoshi-san, who plays Takashi, on crafting the theme song for the game. I love being able to combine acting and singing in a single project, and I am so thrilled for players to experience what we've cooked up.
これまで紹介したようにストレンジャーズ・ヘブンは5つの時代5つの舞台そして50年間にわたる男たちの生涯を描いた作品であること、さらに歌というものを中心としたさまざまなゲーム体験がある非常にユニークな内容になっているということをお伝えしてきましたが、それだけではありません。主人公である大東誠の真骨頂はどんな相手にも屈しない精神力と腕っぷしの強さにあります。ここからはストレンジャーズ・ヘブンもう一つのユニークポイントとも言うべきコンバットシステムについて解説していきます。
This is what we want to see here. All right, combat. You've experimented with turn-based.
本作の最大の特徴ともいえるコンバットシステムについてご紹介いたします。本作のコンバットシステム最大の特徴はプレイヤーキャラクターである大東の左半身と右半身の操作をそれぞれ独立した操作で行うというコントローラーの RB、RT を入力すると右手や右足といった右半身 LB、LT を入力すると左手や左足など左半身を使っての攻撃を繰り出すことができます。大東はこれらの入力に反応してビビッドにアクションを繰り出しかつてないレベルで意のままに操っている感覚を提供します。攻撃の方法はタップしての連続攻撃だけではなく入力し続けることでパワーを離すことでより強烈な攻撃を繰り出すことも可能です。これを利用してタイミングよく攻撃を繰り出すことが上手なプレーの一つとなります。例えばこのように走り寄ってきた敵に絶妙なタイミングでパワーを込めた攻撃を叩き込むことや連続したタップ入力でジャブを連発した後にパワーを込めた強い攻撃を繰り出したりすることも自由自在です。他にも敵の攻撃を片方の手で防ぎ即座に反撃するなど決定的な攻撃の瞬間をプレイヤー自らがデザインできることが本作の醍醐味と言えるでしょう。左右を操って激しい打撃戦を仕掛ける以外にも LT と RT を同時に引くことでタックルを繰り出して攻撃することができます。タックルの意味はマウントを取って攻撃といった状況でもリアルに左右の手を使ってアクションしているかのような感覚を味わうことができます。本作のもう一つのコンバットシステムの大きな特徴に武器の存在があります。大東は素手での戦闘のみならず包丁、ハンマー、刀とさまざまな武器との出会いがありこれらを手にして戦い抜きます。本編の壮大な物語の多くの局面ではこれらをいつ装備しどうやって戦っていくか生き残っていくための鍵となってきます。大東がその人生を歩んでいく中でより強力な武器を手にすることもあるでしょう。古くからの技物や新たな成功で生まれた品など様々です。新たに手に入る素材を武器に注ぎ込むことで殺傷能力の向上や追加性能の解放も可能です。
Weapon crafting?
入手とアップグレードを行うことで生き残るための手段が増えていきます。ストレンジャーズ・ヘブンではこうした基本的なアクションに加えて高速移動する車中でのバトルや敵を一瞬で倒すことができる大技特定のシチュエーションで繰り出せる必殺のアクションなど多種多様なコンバットシステムを体験していただけます。
最初にこの作品のオファーを小山代表からいただいた時自分の半生が重なるような強い衝撃を受けた記憶があります。僕自身、日本人の父とスペイン人の母を持ち環境や時代こそ違えどI
wonder if the story is going to be a bit more of a tighter narrative experience.
そんな中でも
Are they going to try to keep all of that like goofiness that comes with like the sandbox of Kamurocho and
壁を
stuff?
乗り越えることで俳優としてのキャリアを積み重ねてきました。本作の大東誠は決して善人ではありません。
I would rather just be like just super narrative heavy.
癖のある人間ばかりです。でも 全員に共通しているのは成し遂げたい夢がある。そしてそのために必死に生きているということです。人は夢があるからこそ頑張れます。どんなに苦しいことがあっても最後まで必死にもがき続けていきます。そんな人間の生きるということへの強い執着と情熱がこの作品の魅力だと思っています。私も今本作の収録で非常に難易度の高いお芝居に日々挑戦しているところなのですが、この世界の中で生きているキャラクターたちの熱量に負けないよう、自分が培ってきた技術と経験と情熱でこの作品を完成に導けるよう精一杯頑張ります。
今回はストレンジャーズ・アンビブについてストーリーとゲーム概要を中心にご紹介いたしました。そう遠くないうちにより詳細なゲーム内容やテクニカルな部分についてもご紹介できると思います。続報にもご期待ください。
Bro, that Japanese that like Cowboy Bebop jazz,
ストレンジャーズ・アンヘブンはこの冬に発売となります。また Xbox ゲームパスで発売日からプレイしていただくことが可能となります。現在 RGB スタジオでは完成に向けて総力を挙げて制作に取り組んでいます。我々のスタジオにしか作り出せない攻めたストーリーテリングとゲームシステム、あなたも天国よりも奇妙な世界で思いっきり暴れてみませんか。横山でした。
This winter to Steam, Xbox on PC, so we're getting it. Man, I wonder what those controls are gonna be like. They sound like that might be a little wacky. I mean, usually you have like pretty easy modifiers with like shift, control, alt. Yeah, dude, that looks really cool. It looks really cool. And the thing that I really like about RGG is that they just, you know, they're never afraid to, you know, even when they have like a good thing going, a good IP going, a good little formula, you know, the Like a Dragon series was changing it up with the turn-based thing. They're not afraid to just like, you know what, we're just going to switch it up. Now, I imagine the turn-based game may have been like a lot more work than like putting together these beat-em-ups. But it's good to see them like bringing back. I wouldn't even call it a beat-em-up. It just looks so much more weightier, so much more heavier. It's like a ground and pound, a rumble and tumble. I don't know. It looks a little bit heavier, a little bit more visceral. Like you saw the stabs and stuff in the head with the big hammers. There's just a lot of combat looks just a lot more brutal, a lot more weighty, even a lot more like cinematic camera angles on it and stuff like that. It'll be really interesting to see how it plays out, and even more so interesting to see how it how like character progression works. Like we saw a lot of I saw a lot of stuff toward the end there that seemed to indicate stuff like crafting and maybe some other things. Definitely gonna be Gamba. Definitely gonna lose a lot of money with that. That's gonna be fun. I definitely want to see like the mini game landscape. I don't know. They just have the RGG just has such a way to them. They just have really neat games. I do think, like, that, looking at that shot again, yeah, I do think the engine is showing its age. I do think, like, maybe in the near future, we may have to do like a graphical overhaul on some of this stuff. But these games usually run really good right out the box. Really great frame rate. Like, You typically run. I don't think I've ever had a problem running one of these. Infinite Wealth may have been like the toughest on my older system, but I have a new system now, so damn, look at the lighting. But I think it's gonna be a good game. I'm excited for this. All right, that is that. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, stay chill, keep it real. Peace.